Hey Libra, Amber here at Persephone's Journey Tarot. I hope you are very well. This is your love reading for July 2019. Sorry, I'll just fix this camera a little bit. Yes, it is a how does he or she feel about me spread. So you'll get to see how your partner feels, and we'll also look into how you feel for the month of July. So it is for you for your sun, rising, Venus, moon, and descendant placements in Libra. And I'll go ahead and get started. So we do have here the Hanged Man as your overall, well, as you kind of come into the month. So maybe you're at a point of indecision. However, I do see here in the reading that this character is quite fixated on this earth sign, maybe from your past, or maybe there's been some sort of separation at the moment. It doesn't look like it's a separation where there's been an argument. It could be that you have a crush on someone and you're just kind of looking, or maybe a bit lurking even. Or you've definitely really got your eye on someone, but for some reason you're not making a move. Maybe you can't make a move. Maybe you're undecided about making a move on this person. Maybe you're still observing them and seeing whether or not they are suitable for you. However, you're also not dating anyone else. You're quite seriously considering this person to see whether or not something can come from this. And yeah, it is an earth sign. She has, well, it's depicted as a female in this reading, but it could definitely be a male. Maybe they just have, usually when it's a love reading as well, on the whole feminine energy, sometimes the male can come through as feminine because they're tapping into their emotions when it comes to you. So yeah, this could definitely be a male, someone who's just kind of maybe quite emotional about you too. Maybe this person has got emotions for you, maybe they have, but for some reason they have got that back turned, and then they've got their coin in their hand. So maybe they're focused on work, money, home life, children. Maybe this person has got commitments elsewhere as well. That's a possibility. That could be why you're maybe not making a move, because this person may not be available at the moment. And they definitely seem to maybe not have noticed the amount of interest that maybe you have. This person definitely seems to be preoccupied for some reason. Yeah. However, it could be as well in the past that you have made a commitment yourself to someone, maybe to an earth sign, maybe to a Piscean as well, possibly. Maybe you've made a commitment as well. Maybe around home, work, money and investments. In the past, you could have been quite focused on those things as well, kind of creating security for your family. Counting your pennies, planning for the future, and making investments effectively, like in your life, and definitely to do with like your future, like thinking about your future, thinking about retirement, even like thinking about when your children reach a certain age that you'd like to maybe, pay for their tuition, buy them a car, things like that. So you could be kind of more focused on those things as well yourself. However, now you might find yourself in a position, especially with the Nine of Cups here at the base of the reading. It could be that there has been some amount of alone time, or you feel now that what you once saw, as very important, you now find that maybe it's not fulfilling. That yes, you have a lot of things maybe going for you. However, with the Nine of Cups here, you are still seeking fulfillment. There is a wish that you have. Again, it could go back to this crush where you're wishing to be with this person and you're actually maybe quite in love with them, and they are your dream come true. They are your wish. We do have the Fool card here at the base of the reading too. So it could be that you do want to take a chance, and Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying that this month you are, the overall energy is about you taking risks, and that, yeah, a lot of yes, it will be a risk. You are not going to know what's going to happen or how it's going to turn out, but it's a journey that you have to take. It's like you have to go and discover it. You have to go and take that leap of faith and discover the outcome rather than knowing the outcome and then going for it. So like the Queen of Pentacles is someone like that. Like she would make an investment because she knows there's going to be a return on her investment. The Queen of Wands might be not, you know, not so concerned with that and go off a hunch or intuition or inspiration. Maybe the other signs as well. But regardless of that, ultimately she is someone who thinks before they make that investment. However, you are being asked here to do things a bit differently. And with the Hanged Man here, again, you are being asked to look at things differently. So to enable you to do things differently, yeah, you will need to take a new perspective on things. That can mean changing the way that you do things, seeing how maybe this particular way of being brings about certain results, yes, but in terms of love fulfillment, this approach doesn't work. You can't maybe be in a relationship with someone and know how it's going to work out and know how it's going to be. You have to take that risk, make that sacrifice. You know, this is also the card of sacrifice as well. So there is some sort of sacrifice that maybe you feel you're going to have to make because maybe you're quite comfortable where you are, but actually it's come to be quite uncomfortable with the Hanged Man here. And what you're expecting to happen is the Eight of Swords. You don't feel like you can make a move. You don't know, you may feel like you can't find the right words to say to this person. That's what you think. You're thinking that you're not going to be able to do this. So you haven't got a huge amount of faith in the situation. But again, Spirit is saying that it is about kind of gaining faith, not knowing what's going to happen. The Eight of Swords usually is a lady depicted, you know, surrounded by swords, able to go out, but not being able to see how it's going to turn out because she's blindfolded. Again, it's about you taking a risk, okay, with the Fool card here. So you are about taking risks this month. We do have the not the Knight. Yeah, this is the Knight of Pentacles, and so they're not labeled, so that's not easy to see what they're trying to depict in each of the images. But anyway, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Again, someone who's slow moving but does make a commitment. The Three of Wands. We do have the Queen of Swords here. Again, your energies come through, which is good. You got the Eight of Wands here as well. So yeah, it's like maybe it's saying here as well that you will find the right words to say. It is just about being honest. It's just about being honest and taking the rough with the smooth and taking each experience, even if it isn't the best, as a learning experience, to learn from it and for it hopefully to make you stronger and to be a bit tough as well. I mean, you are Libra, you are naturally probably are able to compartmentalize things and become detached and objective about a situation if needed, especially in matters of the heart. And I think you are asked to kind of use that skill that you have to not take it too personally, maybe if it doesn't go exactly how you want. And to be a bit thick-skinned here with the Queen of Swords, and to go ahead and send that love message with the Eight of Wands here, to be optimistic in your outlook, and also in your communication. You know, don't be not confident. This is about you also having confidence in, you know, your communication and feeling and knowing that you can achieve whatever it is that you want. It's like that confidence. That I might be able to do this. Like, I can maybe get this person. For some reason, I think you could be lacking a bit of confidence. That's what I'm getting. And then, yeah, we have got the Five of Coins here. It talks about lack of confidence. Feeling like you maybe don't have enough to give. Maybe you have been really focused on money. Maybe there is some sort of insecurity there with money and it's affecting your self-esteem in some way. Maybe that's also involved here. We've got, I'm sorry, I'm just keeping on going on, but yeah, we do have the Devil card as well, which does talk about kind of bad habits or being locked. It is similar to the Eight of Swords, about kind of ruminating or going around, kind of being trapped on a kind of treadmill, or not knowing that you can just jump off, but being scared to, because if you jump off you might trip over and hurt yourself. It might not work out, but it's like, what are you going to say on the treadmill? What one is it going to be? Yeah, you might hurt yourself, but you'll get back up, and at least you'll be able to go and do other things, and you won't be on that treadmill anymore. So it's like releasing yourself, really, setting yourself free of your own maybe mental prisons that you've set up for yourself in order to keep yourself maybe safe. But it's actually not keeping you safe anymore. I think it's just making you uncomfortable and feel claustrophobic, and you have to kind of break out of that rut, even if it is taking small steps. They will still be significant here. Even if they are small steps, they'll be significant with the Knight of Pentacles. As long as you hold a vision, have a vision, and take the right steps, I think you will make headway. And with the Three of Wands here, it is showing that there will be success. If you put yourself out there, good things will come back. Okay, so that's what it's saying here, that actually you could spark something pretty big if you were to take a risk, and it could kind of come back with a very good return. Maybe everything that you wanted, if you give it your best shot. So, okay. After all I've said all of that, it turns out, well, I don't know, it turns out it's the wrong way. Someone kind of down the reading, but we have got the Five of Cups here. There is regret. So it could be a bit of a warning here for you as well, especially with the Devil card showing up. That means that this could be a reading about warning and, pay attention. You could be slipping here, kind of thing, or missing something, or there could be a blind spot here. It's kind of maybe a bit of a warning. That, there could be some regret, for you towards the end of that period, around love, around what you haven't done, what you haven't said, what you could have done. That kind of energy is here. So yeah, this could also mean as well that yeah, it's like you're wanting to, I think this person may even want you to make a move. That's why they kind of got their back turned. They kind of want you to make a move. They want you to do something, and you may wish that you had towards the end of the month if you don't do it. I don't want my readings to end like this, but it's like Spirit's just like, yeah, it's maybe the real truth this month. But I think Libra can take the real truth, and I think you are really thick-skinned most of the time. So so yeah, that's how it is. So it could be that it's just for this period. You might need time. The Hanged Man energy is a major arcana, and it's slap bang in the middle of the reading, and we've got the Fool card as well. So there's two major arcanas that are kind of at the forefront of your month. So it may take time before you really kind of work through these things, before you're able to work through maybe doing things differently, gaining this confidence, taking this risk, basically. It may take some time for you to kind of get your head around that idea of taking this risk. It's like you can't quite get your head around it, I think. So how does Libra's partner currently feel about them? Okay, I've got two nice cards here. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of the Ace. I'm half asleep, I swear. Got so much on my mind, to be honest, guys. Sorry. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Magician card here, which is like an ace. It is an ace in a sense. It's like it represents all the aces. So it looks like your partner really wants something long term here. They want to get married to you and really spark something magical, possibly with you as well, something new. They do see a lot of potential. they do feel like they can work with you. They feel like you're a very resourceful um, person, and they feel like you'd be a very good resource to them as well, possibly. With the Ten of Pentacles here and the Magician, they may see you as something that they can use to help grow their lives now, and financially as well. With the Queen of Pentacles, maybe it is that kind of person you're dealing with, someone that is quite focused on money. Yeah, so I mean, I don't see any sort of Five of Swords energy or anything like that, or any sort, so I don't think this person is like a gold digger or anything like that. I think this person maybe just sees you as someone who they can build something with, that they can invest in for the long term. Okay, so they do see you, even if they might not be paying much attention to you, if that is the case, or there is some sort of separation here. They do actually see something long term. And with the Magician card here, you can also talk about soulmates as well. Okay, so they can see you as a soulmate. We have got the Chariot card here as well. So yeah, it looks as if this person is determined to push forward. They may recognize as well that there are differences between you two. They recognize that there are challenges. They do see that. And they're willing to work through it. Okay, so they want to work on it. They want to keep going. Because I think they think that you are their destiny. Like you're maybe one of the best things that could have come along in a really long time. Especially with the Ten of Pentacles, Magician, and the Chariot. It's like it's like they may see they really do see their future when they see you. It's like if they have a list of things like this is what I want. It's almost like a wish come true in a sense as well. But it's like not a wish that's just given to them. It's a possibility that they have to now go and maybe claim as theirs, or they have to really come and fight for it. They have to reach for it. Yeah, they've got to move towards it. Like they need to make a move. Or this could be them saying they would like you to make a move. Like, yeah, I really like you, but if you don't make a move, I'm not going to be convinced that you really like me. It could be that as well. And that would tie in more with what's kind of we've seen so far. Because sometimes it is a case of what would you do for love? Do you know what I mean? That it's all about the grand gesture. It's all about doing that thing for love. That lets that person know through your actions how you feel. That could be going on here as well. Okay. But they do see something really long term with you. They would like to get married, have children, start something new. They do see you as really special. And more earth energy as well. So it could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that you're dealing with. Although Pisces come out too as well, so as Aries. Cancer's even come out as well. But definitely an earth energy seems to be present. So let's look at the past. How did Libra's partner feel about them in the past? Wow, okay. So in the past, what's happened here? There's been an argument or something. Sorry, guys. Okay, wow. Okay, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh no. A lot of we got the Ace of Cups. Sorry, I pulled so many cards, man. Such a big card here. Yeah, it's just continuing to keep on pretty much say that in the past there was an argument, there's been arguments, judgments made, There's been a slightly complicated past here, separation and disappointment as well here, clumsiness, regret again. So this could be like really an ongoing thing. However, with the Wheel of Fortune here, it looks like things have maybe had a bit of a turnaround. I feel that the relationship may have, that how sometimes arguments can make a relationship stronger in a way. It's maybe some things needed to be aired in order for the relationship to be real, because often we have that honeymoon period, we gloss over things, and then you maybe have a real conversation, or then you have your first major argument, and all the frustrations or things that maybe you hadn't said before, you didn't want to rock the boat, come out, that first argument. But like, yeah, I think with the argument, I had the Wheel of Fortune here as well. We did have this with Virgo as well. So it could be that you're dealing with a Virgo. There was this argument or disagreement, but actually it kind of was needed. It was meant to be, and it came at just the right time in order for the relationship to progress and continue onto the next level. We've got the Knight of Swords here. Again, possible arguments that have maybe still continuing to be happy or still continued. And that could be what this card is about as well. If this is a long-term relationship, it could be that you're currently waiting to hear back from somebody, waiting to hear back from this person. They do want a new start, and I think they want you to make the move. They want maybe you to apologize. With the Five of Cups here as well, I feel that it is sometimes it does talk about an apology, or knowing that you need to apologize, knowing that you need to say sorry, being sorry. In this energy, you may feel like you're sorry, but you may not say it, but you might do something to show this person you're sorry. That could be a potentiality as well, but you may not say it, yeah, there was definitely a separation here. Again, there's this energy of doubt, not knowing what to say to each other, or not knowing the right thing to say. But it looks like someone has spoken their truth and been brave about it and said, and this could be what it is that's kind of provided this breakthrough. We do have the Ace of Cups as well, so yeah, there is love here, definitely in the past. This person loves you. If you are in a relationship, this person does have feelings for you. Maybe this person has rejected you in the past as well, possibly. That's maybe only for a few of you though. Sorry, one moment, guys. Sorry, my son needed me. One moment. Sorry. But yeah, it looks like definitely. Okay, so I'll show you the cards. We had the Death card, the World card, and the Judgment card in the past. It all talks about major openings up and possible endings here. With the Death card, the World card, and the Judgment card, this definitely talks about endings, and there may have been a big blow up. With the Judgment card here, maybe everything came out, like I said, maybe your first kind of lover's tiff. However, with it being major arcana cards as well, it shows me that it really kind of graduated the relationship, especially with the World card here as well in the past. And what tells me that this was a breakup is with the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. When this person was arguing with you, they had a lot of regrets. They wish they hadn't said what they said. It's caused a separation. People said things out of anger. And it wasn't actually maybe true. the things that were said, in a sense. Like maybe some people have kind of gone overboard or being clumsy, being lazy with what they're saying. However, with the Judgment card here as well, there were some real truths that did come out, but some that just came out that were just clumsy. As you can see, this cat like clumsily, accidentally, out of just not thinking, made a mistake and spilt whatever was inside that vessel, which caused separation. Again, this does represent arguments, disagreements, also expectations not being met, as well. So maybe there could have been promises that could have possibly been broken. However, we got the Wheel of Fortune here as well, which lets us know that it all happened at the right time, and it was almost destined and kind of had to happen in order for things to keep on moving. So this card also is a 10 card as well, so it does talk about completion. So this could have been some sort of end, and maybe that's what this is as well. I mean, currently they do want something serious, but maybe you're thinking about taking them back. Maybe you're not too sure about taking them back, So we've got the Knight of Swords here and the Devil card, which could represent you, but this is talking more about how your partner feels. So again, this talks about harsh truths. I feel like, in actual fact, what's happening here is the Devil card probably was defeated by the Knight of Swords. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The Devil card is something, it's like maybe some sort of deep-rooted, like it's about codependency and addictions and being bound to things, so it's like that was cut. I feel like that was defeated, and what the Devil card really represents is, this Eight of Swords energy. Even though you seem to foresee yourself still carrying this energy, I feel like your partner has overcome that. And when I say the Eight of Swords energy, it's the holding back, it's the not taking the risk. Maybe your partner is now waiting for you to make a move because they've made a move already, or they've expressed it to you in the argument or in this kind of heated discussion that, that they are interested, or they've taken that risk and they've stepped out of the Eight of Swords, and they could very well be feeling the Nine of Swords at the moment, although it's not appearing here. So it looks as if, yeah, it might have been a terrible argument, but I think you guys are quite mature, quite grown-up kind of people that just have got a bit of hang-ups, I think, and maybe trust issues around relationships and expressing your feelings in some way, and just saying what you think, because there's hesitation here on both of your sides. But I think this person's now over it, because we've got the Knave of Chalices here again. This is someone who has expressed to you how they feel. This person did contact you in the past, possibly following that argument or during that argument, and let you know, I actually really like you and I really want to be with you. And you're now thinking, what do I do? But they see a whole future with you. Also got the Five of Coins as well, for them. So they could be feeling very left out in the cold right now, very lonely, and that's why they have turned their back on you. And they're just kind of waiting. And I think they are licking their wounds a little bit here in terms of keeping their own self-esteem. Still probably saying, oh, I've still got it. Do I still have it? But they're kind of reassuring themselves, and kind of working on their own sense of self-esteem. So yeah, that's what seems to have happened. So we're going to go ahead. But yeah, like I said before, the Ace of Cups here, they did and they do really love you. And they would like the 10 of Cups with you, or 10 of Coins with you. So we'll look to see here now, what's your partner's motivations? What is Libra's partner's subconscious motivations? Ace of Wands, yes. They would like a new start with you, most definitely. And they may like to travel with you. They're quite excited to explore what could happen with you. They want to be with you, Libra. They want to see what will happen. They're excited about what could be. They want to, got Aries here. They could have very passionate feelings towards you. They may want to become your husband as well. You've got the Hanged Man. This could be them wanting you to kind of come out of that Hanged Man energy, and make a decision as to what you want to do and speak your truth. Ultimately, that's what they want, even more so than you making a decision. This isn't really about decisions, okay, Libra? There's no twos here. This is about you speaking your truth to this person and letting them know if you want to be with them or not, whether or not you're willing to sacrifice whatever comforts that you do have to be with them. They would like you to take that leap of faith. This is about taking that leap of faith. They do have a strong instinct when it comes to you, to be with you. There's a strong sexual attraction to you. And with the Four of Wands here, it could be that you guys haven't actually been together in that way. You haven't had sex yet, and they do kind of think about that, I think, and they do want that. And they want to be with you. They want to have a family with you. They want to start something with you. And with the Ace of Cups here again, they are in love. That's 3 aces. All we need is the Ace of Pentacles now. They do want something new. They want something to start. They want a relationship to blossom. They want to fall in love. They want to see what will happen. And they want to get over these arguments, whatever you guys have had. They want to move on from that. This is their main focus, is to get over and find solutions to any arguments that you guys have had, which ultimately requires you maybe to have another conversation, I think, about what it is that what your truth actually is. We've got the Magician here as well, which does represent all the aces to me in a way, with it being the first card in the deck. So again, this person's quite excited about a new beginning and really would like a new beginning, but I feel it's up to you to be the Magician. Magician is all about, really exercising your will. And I think Librans can be quite laid back sometimes. So it could be that. And I think, you can, because I think good things do come to you. And, I think you do have that luxury to kind of be laid back. It's kind of like your special gift from God. It's like you're one of the guys, or one of the signs in the zodiac that can kind of kick back and chill, almost like Taurus. Things just generally come, it's like, I don't know, you just have that gift, I guess. And yeah, sometimes sometimes you are required to go ahead and take action. Venus rules your energy, and it is a feminine sign, which will talk about being receptive. So it's natural for you, for good things. You just attract it. That's what I wanted to say. It's like you just attract things. Like the whole law of attraction thing, I think, is quite strong with you. The power or the force is with you there, kind of thing. And I think you're being asked here to make a move, though. I think, or this person in your love life, and then wants you to make a move, to communicate, to reciprocate. They feel like they've spoken their truth, and they want you to speak yours. Okay. Okay. So right, these have fallen out. Am I taking them? No, I'm not taking them because they're like way too many. All right. So what does Libra's partner think is going to happen? What are their intentions? What are they trying to bring about? What's Libra's partner trying to make happen in this relationship? How do they foresee things going? Libra, you've appeared. Libra, you've appeared again. Okay, let's see what the third card would be. Okay. So they see, I think, reconciliation here. They do think that you guys will get back together because they think that you're their soulmate. And they've got you represented here. They think that they're going to be with you. They think that you're going to be their wife probably one day, especially with the Ten of Pentacles here, or the mother of their children. Ultimately become their permanent girlfriend as well, like their number one girl. Like, I mean, hopefully there's no number two. But if you catch my drift, like the woman in their life. They do feel like there is going to be peace brought in, and harmony and togetherness at some point, that they feel that things will work out, I think. However, they're not expecting you to maybe I don't think that they're going to talk. They're not going to talk. They think things will work out, I think, but they're not going to talk or they feel you're not going to talk and they're going to need to take action. But I think this is them thinking that you're going to take action if you're a man watching. And if you're a lady watching, then I feel your partner is thinking that they're going to have to be the ones that take action, because you're not going to talk. You're not going to say anything. You're going to kind of stay in your Libra energy. This is actually, I think, a card for Libra, I think. Yeah. Let me think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So yeah, this is the card of Libra, I'm quite sure. I'm probably wrong. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I do think it is, though. Yeah, I think it is. And yeah, I think it's just Libra. The Four of Swords is all about chilling, and it's a Libra card. And then we've got the Empress. Your partner does not think you're going to do anything. They think they're going to have to be the ones to take action, be the leader, be the man, step up and just go ahead and just make the gesture. So it's just how it is. And because you don't feel like you can say anything, you feel like no matter what you say, it's either going to come out wrong or it's not going to work out right. It's going to backfire. You've been here before. It didn't work out last time. I'm not saying anything. But I want to say something. Maybe I should say something. Oh, you're kind of paralyzed by thought. And I think your partner was previously as well. However, they've kind of got themselves out there. They've gone ahead and just said, and they're waiting for you to, but no. So, yeah, they think you're going to get back together. So, as an outcome, how does your partner feel in the near future? Yeah. You've got the Hierophant card and the Six of Wands, Libra. So your partner feels like you guys will probably get married and make a commitment in the near future. You may, even though it ends with you feeling like regretful that maybe you didn't do something or say something, in actual fact, the partner still hasn't really given up at all. They still would like to be successful in this. But for some reason you feel like, still like, maybe I should have, that wasn't the right thing. So you still feel a bit bad. Maybe this person deserved more. Maybe that's how you feel. But this person doesn't feel that way. They feel like they're quite happy. They feel like a winner. They feel recognized. They quite like, they feel like they've won still. Maybe because you guys were still able to make a commitment. At the base of the deck, we've got the Four of Wands. So your partner feels like you still are together, and so it looks like this person does actually make a move. They do actually, in the end, just go ahead and make a move. But for some reason, you're feeling bad about it. Maybe because what is your truth then, Libra? What is your truth? Maybe there's something you wish that you had said. Okay, I've got to just clarify this one more time. How's Libra's partner going to feel in the near future about the situation? So yeah, your partner's actually just going to contact you. They're going to take action and move towards you. So let's just get 2 more cards for the outcome, please. Got the Strength card. Yeah, they're holding on. They're taking the rough with the smooth. Something to do with some sort of promise that was made as well seems to be involved here. And they are working through it. They are they're holding on to that dream as well that they have. This can also talk about the relationship being protected by spirit as well. Or it could be a Sagittarius energy that you're dealing with. And then we've got decisions that need to be made. new starts possibly, and stress. This person's trying to work with you, you know. There is some healing as well that could be going on here for your partner in terms of having this stress. This person may just feel like, you know what, it's just not worth the stress of being so patient and just waiting for this person to come to me. I'm going to be so much happier if I just go ahead and make a move. I'm thinking I'm going to win it anyway. I'm thinking I'm in there like swimwear, as they say, like I'm in there. So I want to just go ahead and do what I got to do, follow my heart, trust the universe, and go for it, because it's way too stressful just kind of being on my own with my own thoughts and this non-communication. So I think they go ahead and they just take that leap of faith. The Two of Wands can be about that, taking a leap of faith, you know. So yeah, it looks like your partner kind of just gets on with it and does it, but you feel bad maybe about stressing them out. Maybe that's what you feel bad about. I'm going to go ahead and clarify more of this with the Mirror Love Oracle deck, and also some other cards looking into the next 3 months of this relationship or your love life. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So join me over in the extended to get some more information about this situation if it resonates. Take care. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.